is still in there as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to Joystiq Streams, where it is already getting progressively weirder with each passing second. We are. There is no save data. Alright, my PlayStation is now, ranting at me about things. So, welcome to the show. We are playing Oneechanbara Z2 Chaos, a Japanese-only PlayStation 4 exclusive that... Danny, how would you describe Oneechanbara? Besides MOSSY privates. I mean, we know about the MOSSY privates.
I think it's best described by the title it got in the US in a previous release, which was something like Bikini Zombie Slayers. That pretty much says it all.
That pretty much says it all. That voice you are hearing, everyone, is contributing editor Danny Cowan, and we also have managing editor Susan Arndt. Hello, Susan.
Oh, hello.
And we also have news content director Alexander Slowinski. Hello, Alexander.
Hey, everybody.
I
Single and
love how
loving
their
asks for
anti-piracy
first
message. Sorry about this. I just noticed their anti-piracy message at the beginning. The bottom, they boiled it down
no
to
good!
No good. Copy.
No good! I am so excited about what's about to happen right now. I have not played this yet. I have been waiting for the moment that we stream it to even turn it on. So
okay, is this weirder than Akiba's Trip? I'm gonna say, well...
that's tough. I mean, Akiba's Trip has its own, internal logic.
Yeah, it's I feel like Akiba's Trip, it's just the core premise is kind of ridiculous. But
yes.
Once you get past that, it's actually kind of ordinary.
It's kind of ordinary, and that's on purpose. Susan, you and I have talked about this on the podcast a couple of times now, but Akiba's Trip isn't... it's satirical. It isn't totally serious. It's very self-aware.
Yes.
It's trying to say a thing about otaku culture. And
about the kind of people who would play this game.
About the people like me who buy Oneechanbara.
That is... that is why we can be friends, because you own the fact that you're a complete perv.
I'm just, hello, I'm the pervert that paid for this game. I'm the one.
Susan, we don't use the term pervert anymore. We use the term sex positive.
Sex positive.
Well, no, here's my thing.
This goes back to my days as a sex journalist. This is why.
And he was actually a sex journalist. This is a true thing. This is why a game like this does not bother me.
Right.
Is because its intent is very, very clear and is very, very pure. It's look, this game is for guys who want to watch digitized TNA.
Yep.
And have some kind of excuse, and so we'll throw in a mediocre action game. But mostly, it's about boobies and the butts.
Yeah, there's nothing subversive about this. There's no underlying message about society as a whole. It's just women in bikinis cutting up zombies.
Right,
that's what you're getting into.
All right, guys, forgive me. It's taken me a second to figure out what I'm doing with the menu, because I forgot that in Japan they switch the X and the O buttons on the PlayStation controller, which one is to confirm. So that's why it's taking me so long to get to the game. I apologize. Sorry to interrupt, Susan.
Oh, no, I was just, this as opposed to, this is why I don't, Dead or Alive doesn't bother me, Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball didn't bother me, Rumble Roses didn't bother me, because it's all hey, we like hot chicks, so here's some hot chicks. As opposed to something like Ninja Gaiden with Rachel, where the rest of the game... Yeah, the rest of the game plays it dead serious, and then here's this girl in, dental floss.
And, not even, old scraps of discarded leather from a leather store. Nothing that could possibly be used for clothing, even by a dominatrix. Oh, I got a trophy for something. Guys, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, congratulations.
Already?
Yeah, I pressed
Bravo,
start.
Bravo.
I got a trophy. I don't know. I think, I can't read Japanese, but I'm pretty sure the message that just came up was just you bought this game. Way to go, guy. Way to make some choices in your life.
I like how White Pony turns around and says, taking quite the shift from Toad's treasure hunt. White Pony, that's why you hit that follow button for Joystiq Streams. That's exactly why. Because 1 week you're going to have Toad's treasure hunt, the next week you're going to have Mossy Private's Oneechanbara Z2 Chaos.
Oh my
all the extremes here,
God,
Joystiq.
guys, you're about to see. Alright, just wait until you catch up in the stream, because the controls diagram just came up, and I have no clue what is going on.
You know, I'm just gonna put this out there. I'm guessing you'll figure it out as you go.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot of Japanese.
That is... Whoa. Okay. Oh, man, it's telling me all kinds of things. You know what? I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Well, you can't really.
Alright. Oh, whoa! Oh, God!
I cannot
going well.
wait to find out why you are reacting like that.
I finally hit start, and then I just started getting hit in the face, and there was a butt in the middle of the screen. This is... Oh my god.
Okay, waiting for this to catch up. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you are really
yeah, you
getting...
got hit in the face and then there was a butt.
Yep, okay.
Wow, what do you want?
Exactly as advertised.
Alright, Whoa! How do I lock on? Please let me lock on.
L1 or L2?
I'm trying that.
Maybe click in the sticks?
So, there is... Ooh, good one,
Ooh, that
David.
would be terrible.
Nope.
Oh, touchpad! The White Pony suggests touchpad.
Touchpad. Whoa, touchpad just made me start glowing!
Rub the touchpad.
I'm rubbing the touchpad! I'm rubbing the touchpad! Wow. Her bikini button...
Tongue the touchpad quickly.
Oh, wait. I think that changed my weapon.
Oh, neat. Okay.
It's like... Oh, wait. I'm, using, Kratos' things right now. That's what's happening.
You're getting there.
Oh my gosh.
And you're
So-
fighting... Wow.
Yeah,
You're fighting 3 other girls.
This is really hard. She
Well, you can
moves.
pick normal
Wait a minute,
instead of kick.
wait.
Whoa!
Okay, hang on. There's you're up in the upper left-hand corner, but then there's someone else has a life bar as well. So do you have a partner?
Yes?
Hold on. Look on the left side. Is the stage shaped like a phallus, or am I just seeing things?
No, I think you're not seeing... Guys, I just got a V grade for the level.
As in Vijay?
You just said a giant V just popped up on screen. That's not a euphemism.
Hey, it
Not a
stands for
euphemism.
beautiful, alright?
Guys, euphemism less. Like, just a giant V. I don't...
Okay.
I am... I've played an Oneechanbara game before. I played the one for Xbox 360. And, it was good, dumb fun. And I was able to just pick it up and immediately know what I was doing. This is very confusing.
Okay. So Ninja Meh says, I think it said X jump, circle subweapon.
Oh.
Square and triangle were weak and strong attacks.
Okay.
But he missed which was which.
I think that's what was I think I just kept hitting the strong attack, and that's what was causing the problem.
Okay.
Where are they?
This is perhaps the least subtle game I've ever seen.
Ever.
That's the series' whole thing. It is about
Yeah.
not subtlety, ever.
And, oh, I got a platinum. Great. That is...
But it's a cinematic.
Alright, wait, I think the V might be for victory. Does that
sure.
seem like a reasonable assumption?
Yeah,
It works.
okay. It's also for Vijay.
It's also for Vijay, yeah. It's, let's be clear. Guys,
Platinum V.
You unlocked the Platinum V, yo!
I like how the no death bonus is called death penalty. That
Wait.
means something different.
So do you guys think that, Platinum Games and Team Ninja and their peers look at Oneechanbara and be like, no dignity. Just just no sense of style. Like they're
get a grip. No.
they're just they're not sitting there being like, come on, guys, you need to put a little bit more effort in.
No, this is look. You don't go to McDonald's for a Le Cirque experience. Okay?
You don't go showing up for like the Kobe beef filet mignon. Is what you're saying.
You don't even expect the beef to be Kobe or even beef when you show up at McDonald's.
Like this is.
It's like picking up a Tina's burrito from your grocer's freezer.
There you go. That's what.
Oneechanbara, the Tostinos video game TNA.
Oneechanbara, the Tina's bean and beef burrito.
Oneechanbara, the hot pocket of female fighter action games.
Yeah, that's what this is. I got to admit, like, I keep waiting for like Tim Curry to show up in the middle of the game, and like, oh wow, all right. Did any of that just come through? Because my controller just started yelling at me. That was another thing.
I heard some of it.
Yeah. All right, now I'm on firm footing.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, they're just yelling through the controller here.
So, wait, why are there two of you? Is this meant to be a co-op game?
I am not sure. I think she is. Maybe I can switch between them. Yep.
Yeah.
Friends getting cut up there, and she didn't even seem to mind.
Yeah. All right. You can switch between them on the fly by tapping the D-pad.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's up and down on the D-pad.
Dark Lurker 23 asks, is everyone at least legal in this game? Okay, the first rule of that is you don't ask that question.
Everybody, all
Credit,
characters,
I believe the women in this game are adults.
all characters
So
are
that's
18.
one thing it has in its favor.
They
Yeah.
don't look like children. They look like adults.
Oh, Susan, what were we watching where the woman looked like a child and it was driving us both crazy?
It's the Terminator trailer.
Oh god, she looks like Sarah Connor looks like she's 5 years old in that trailer.
Right? She looks like she's 12.
Yeah, and that is not like, oh, we're getting older and all of a sudden people look different.
No.
Bull. Like, she looks like she just got out of 7th grade and is like really excited about signing her yearbook.
I didn't even realize that was Khaleesi. Like, I just thought it was like some like Disney Channel girl that like they like decided to put in this action movie.
Oh,
okay,
Yeah,
Anthony.
like,
Anthony
okay,
Ninja Matt in chat says R1 is lock on and L3 is to change targets.
Oh, awesome. All right.
And R2 is to evade, and that should basically be all you need.
Targets?
Oh, so the phallus on the left-hand side is a meter that will fill up and let you do a special attack.
Okay, so it's not like my weapon is dying, because that's what I was starting to think was about to happen.
Think so.
I was like, maybe... Do you guys see how the blood is like resting on mid-air?
The blood is engorging your phallus on the left side.
I understand.
Much, yeah.
I understand now. I get it.
And I don't think... I'm still a little fuzzy on what the yellow orbs are doing. But it's definitely...
money?
Yeah, the more hits, the more blood engorges the phallus. And... Because that's how it works in real life.
Right.
And... Well, we'll find out soon what kind of special you can do.
Guys, are we, like, missing the point? Is this an educational game? Is this, like, teaching you about human biology?
Ooh, it's edutainment.
Yeah, it's edutainment.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
She may be 27, White Pony, but she looks like she's 12.
Yeah, she looks...
It doesn't matter how actually old she is if she looks super young. And that works in her favor when she's Khaleesi, because Khaleesi is supposed to be young, and then, you know, she looks like she's this really frail, vulnerable thing, and that's how she starts off, is basically being beat on by her brother constantly, and then it's the transformation into the Mother of Dragons. Works. So perfect casting for that. For Sarah Connor? No.
Alright, I'm rubbing the touchpad, and that is not activating the special.
Are you rubbing it vigorously?
I'm rubbing it vigorously. I'm not being cruel. Like,
oh,
I'm
wait,
just...
it says reload.
Yeah, it says reload. Maybe it was damaging.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's not a
it could
special.
be.
Maybe it's...
Yeah, it's we have it in the chat. L1 to clean weapon.
Oh, L1.
Because as Alan Noon says, in the earlier games, you had to clean your blade as you killed enemies. I remember that. Like,
This
as you
game is-
killed zombies, it would become covered in blood, and then once it got to a certain point, it would start sticking in enemies, and you'd have to clean it off.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's kind of cool, actually. I like that.
Those early games were also a lot more blood-soaked than this one, because by this point, you would be covered completely in blood, and you'd be all shiny and bloody and really gross-looking. This one, they cleaned it up a little.
This is Teen Boy Fantasy, the game, right here.
Yeah, this is exactly like, this is what a 13-year-old boy
Yeah.
is like.
And you know what? I respect that. That's
Yeah, I admire. Whoa! Oh, Danny, the covered in blood thing just happened.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I'm
right
glad they
when
kept that.
some ladies who look like they escaped Castlevania just showed up. They're like winged ladies.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! What
God.
just happened?
Yeah,
You made them all explode. How did you do that?
I don't think I did that. I think that was like
Oh.
a cutscene demonstrating a thing.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So,
Man, this game's got
AKA me
dismemberment.
asks in the chat, when do us normal perverts get this game? Now, first off, we don't use the word pervert here. We don't
Sex
use-
positive.
Sex positive is the word that we use. Second off, what's the answer to that, Danny?
I don't believe this has been announced for a Western release, even
And-
though the last couple of games have come out over here.
And if it does come out here, it will be like PSN. Like, no way does D3
Yeah, I don't
put
see
this
this being
on
a disc
shelves at GameStop.
And it's not even, it might not even be announced. Like, I remember the first time I saw one of these games, it was like on the second floor of E3, like in a random room
Yeah.
where, like, I mean, this is like post Kenchia Hall type
Yeah.
of like
Oh
game.
God,
Like,
bless Kensha Hall.
Old Kensha Hall.
but this is like post Kenchia Hall. Like this is like
Yeah.
hidden upstairs on the side, and it's like, oh, this thing is coming to the States. Okay, that's good. So that's probably how the announcement will happen, if it happens at all. It'll be something like,
Yeah.
you will probably see a random tweet from one of us
Right.
at E3 being like, oh,
Oneechanbara.
there it is.
There was, see, that was during that period of time when D3, there was like a hot minute where D3 decided that, like, in the United States, they were going to be like the Grindhouse publisher. Because they
Yeah.
brought over Oneechanbara, they funded that Matt Hazard game.
Well, that's because they had all of that Puzzle Quest money.
Right,
Remember?
they had all that Puzzle Quest money.
Puzzle
That's
Quest
what it
was,
was.
way better than it had any business being.
Right,
like,
yeah,
but
and it
they
was
had
super
Puzzle
popular
Quest
and ported
money,
to
and then
everything.
they got, right, they had Puzzle Quest money, and then they got ambitious. It's like every few years where Majesco would save itself
Right.
with like,
Something
hey,
crazy.
we got Cooking Mama, now we've got Zumba, and now they don't have anything.
Now they
now they have all of those U-Draw tablets sitting in a warehouse.
Oh, ouch.
All right, so here
I remember my mom asking me, like, "Hey, should I get this for one of the boys for Christmas?" No,
No.
no, you should
no.
not.
All right, gonna dig deep here, but I'm gonna make a prediction about those U-Draw tablets that Majesco has sitting in all those warehouses. Do you guys know what Atari did to try and make back some cash when it, like, just took a bath on the Jaguar? It
I know.
sold all of the plastic cases for the Jaguar CD to a dental equipment company. And so if you go into a dentist's
I
office,
think I knew that. That's right.
there is
yeah.
a cleaning device.
It's just a Jaguar. They painted it white, and now it's dental equipment.
Yeah,
So
I believe I read that in Harold Goldberg's book.
Oh, there you go. Level
Wait,
Up.
what book is that? That's actually that's a really interesting anecdote. Like, you
Yeah.
should pimp that. Like,
Yeah.
where is that from?
let me-
Harold's book is called "All Your Base Are Belong to Us."
That's it. Yep,
Is the name of his book. It's very good.
it is very good.
And yeah, Harold's a good guy. He is the founder of the New York Video Game Critics Circle, which I am a part of as a New York-based video game critic.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Just because you're biased against people who live in North Carolina, that's fine.
Yeah,
you guys,
so,
it's been pointed out UDraw is THQ, not
oh,
So, different
Yeah, that's where I was
but a
getting
huge
confused.
failure.
I was just like, did UDraw did Majesco buy the UDraw? No, UDraw is what brought down
right,
THQ.
destroyed THQ, right. I knew it destroyed somebody.
Yeah, no, UDraw
I'm sorry, I
destroyed THQ.
thought it was Cutthroat Island, but that's Carol Co. I'm sorry. Anthony gets it.
I got it.
I know what Cutthroat Island. Man, this is just a chat all about famous failures now.
Guys, I think I understand why you have multiple characters. Is because I have not gotten a single health pack or anything.
Okay.
So I think
I want to know what are these yellow orbs for? Are they currency?
I think we can assume when I get to the end of a stage, I'm gonna bet that we use it to upgrade.
Okay.
Which
okay.
is gonna be baffling. 'Cause what the hell am I gonna be able to read?
I'm thinking. I mean, this is very God of War-ish.
Right.
God of War, the knockoff version. So that would make sense. I don't know what
Prince
the
of
red.
Persia?
Hey-o!
Hi-oh. Prince of Persia
I'm
stands
sorry.
a
That
time-
was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
John Apocalypse, is it my connection or is the frame rate really bad? It's really not bad.
No, it's his connection.
Yeah.
The frame rate is fine.
Yeah, it looks okay
for
to
me,
me,
it's
especially
because
for
of
this
the-
series.
Yeah.
This is way better than I would expect a simple
Now, someone-
2000 game to look.
Right, now somebody earlier said, why does this game look like it's from 2007? Now that is an acceptable criticism.
Yeah, that is... Well, so Danny, do you want to explain what the Simple 2000 series was? Because Oneechanbara has survived the Simple 2000 series, but that's what it was. Part of.
Okay, so back in the day, D3 Publishers started up this series on the original PlayStation called Simple 1500, which was basically just really cheap budget games that you could get for $20, and they were all titled billiards or boxing or snowboarding or something.
Right,
And then that series,
the boxing.
right, the boxing,
The boxing.
the snowboarding, the billiards, and then that series eventually came to the PS2. They hiked the price to 2,000 yen, and it became the Simple 2000 series. And from that point on, it was basically just throw whatever stupid ideas you have at the wall and make a really quick game about it, and we'll release it. And people won't complain that it's crap because it's so cheap.
They got crazy, too.
They released something like 150 of those games.
And they were like
Including-
the Hammer films of video games. It was very much the same idea as Hammer films. Just pump them out, and we'll go grindhouse. And so you have things like Oneechanbara, and my all-time favorite, which is Zombies versus Ambulances.
I was gonna bring
Oh
that
my
up.
God,
I have that game. A game literally called Zombie versus Ambulance. That whole series, it eventually got to the point where there was ridiculous game names like the Miniskirt Police or the Maid Outfit and Machine Gun. Just people would pair up ideas and then spend a couple of weeks making a game and
I can't
put it out on the
tell
shelf.
if you're trolling us right now or not.
Not at all.
No, I'm being
not even a
real.
little.
True.
Oh,
And they
man.
released a ton of these. There were something like 3 or 4 Oneechanbara games in that series, and only a few of those Simple 2000 games eventually survived the Xbox 360 and beyond.
Yeah,
and
and
Oneechanbara was one of them.
One of the ones, it's got a huge cult following. Defense Force.
Yeah, that's the
a
other
Simple
big one.
2000
Earth
game.
Defense Force survived and eventually got a really huge audience on other platforms.
Well, relatively speaking, huge.
For Simple 2000.
Yeah. Alright, I have no idea what's going on.
What is going on?
I have no idea what's going on. They were just biting each other, and blood was going all over the place, and now I have a tail. I have a tail bite.
Cool.
So speaking of children having tails, one of my fears, the
Guys,
first time I
warning.
ever saw
Warning,
what?
the camera shots get aggressive momentarily on the screen.
Oh my!
You do have a tail. Look at that. Is it... oh my god.
Oh my! Mossy pirates.
Yeah.
We are
there's
officially-
Mossy Privates.
Oh, we're officially the Mossy Private stream now.
Yup.
Are you? Are you a furry now?
You know what she looks like? She looks like what the main character in Final Fantasy VI turns into. Like.
Oh, look, she's got little hooves.
Yeah, she's got hooves. I am cloven hooved.
This is how furries are made. And she's speaking English now. God, this is weird.
Probably related to this control. Triangle plus circle is vamp skill ecstasy combo.
Oh, I just did it! I'm throwing balls!
Well, that's appropriate.
Guys, I gotta tell you, this is pretty fun.
This looks sweet, actually. I want to play this.
This game is kind of fun. If you if you are the type of person that loved to walk into an arcade and saw, Aliens vs. Predator, or whatever new Capcom beat-em-up was sitting there, and you were like, that's what I'm gonna do all day. This scratches that itch.
This even looks like a huge improvement over the 360 one, which I actually thought was okay, if kind of dull after a while.
It was dull after a while, yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly what I was expecting, having played the PlayStation 2 ones. But this one looks like a huge improvement.
Yeah, the 360 one is, we were talking about how there's no subtlety at play here. This is just ridiculous, on its face, it is very honest about what it is, and the problem with the old ones was that, they really weren't that ridiculous. It was just you're in a bikini, and you cut things in a gray environment, and that was it. It wasn't very fun, it wasn't very silly.
Yeah, the levels weren't so much designed as just a series of boxes, and you have to cut up way too many zombies before you get to the next level.
Right. And they just became tedious, but this is pretty... I mean, you're given, it's the first level, but that's fun. I am enjoying myself.
Fun?
Well, now that you're a furry, I bet you are.
I love... Well, hey, man.
Okay, so you got 3,000 yellow orbs.
I got 3,000... I think that was extra yellow orbs.
Oh,
that was the bonus.
Like bonus? Bonus? Okay.
So let's see if it lets me... So, I'm guessing that this is tutorials while it's in the loading screen, but in the middle of all of the, Japanese text, it just keeps saying cool.
Cool.
Cool. Cool, cool. Cool. Practice. Cool.
Well, while we have folks here this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, that is 2 a.m. UK and 3 a.m. Germany, if we have German folks with us. The Video Game Awards will be taking place, and we'll be streaming it right here on this joystick site. So go ahead and hit that follow button, and feel free to join myself, Jessica Condit, Danny, who's also here on the stream, as we observe and comment on the Video Game Awards, as we do every year. This year it's going to be a little bit different. We don't know how it's going to be different, but apparently it's going to be different. So once again, follow us here, and we will, after this stream is over, return at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Thank you.
So there is one thing that is premiering at the Game Awards tonight that we can already talk about, because someone at Capcom flicked the wrong button.
Oh, Street Fighter V.
Is Street Fighter V. Which, I don't know about you three, but when I watched that teaser today, I didn't realize until much later, when somebody told me so, that we were actually seeing footage of Street Fighter V in that trailer. Because all of the clips, it's got a very, Alexander,
it looks like Street Fighter 4.
It looks exactly like Street Fighter 4. It has a very retrospective feel to its, the name of the game sport pontificating that you spotted, Alexander.
Yeah.
But yeah, ooh, wow. The girl who just came in the dress, who I am now controlling, does not use a sword. She is just punching the crap out of people. And I approve. But yeah, Street Fighter V. I'm curious to see what the chat thought of that trailer for Street Fighter V, because I thought, guys, that looks exactly like the last game you already made.
No, that's what White Pony says. He's like, it looks exactly like Super 4. And again, it could very well look the same. It'll come down to the controls, and then the 3 or 4 different versions that come, every half year later. that will add a couple more characters, and that's where we'll be at.
Well, I have a question for you guys then, because obviously Capcom is like, we don't want to lose our crown as kings of this branch of esports.
Kings of Fighters?
Kings of the well, they are the king of the fighters at this point. They vanquished their old foe that claimed to be king of the fighters. But, like, if you're trying to, you know, pin down that esports market, why would you split your base between two products that look identical? Like,
because they're gonna transition it. They're gonna try to transition it. That's why it looks similar. They're gonna focus on the esports quality of it. That's where we're at right now.
But something that's made Capcom so successful at this, and the fact that they've endured in this field, like, of fighting games for 20 years, is the fact that when they do decide to move on to the next iteration, they make sure that the last one stays viable as a product, because it's so different than the ones that follow. Street Fighter 2, very different than the Street Fighter Alpha series, which is very different than Street Fighter 3, which is very different than Street Fighter 4. And all of those get to exist together in the tournament scene. What the hell will separate Street Fighter 4 and 5?
I'm just stuck on how this girl looks like a tomboy whose mom made her put on a dress for Sunday brunch.
She's awesome.
she's
she's
walking around. She's like running around with like, I hate this. I want to put my jeans back on.
Yeah, look at the way she runs when, like,
Exactly.
she's, like, shaking her arms back and forth. It's so great. I don't know where I am. I guess, like, I'm in the blood desert or something.
You are... Yeah.
You've entered the blood dimension, yes.
It's adjacent to the meat dimension? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, go visit Chie in the meat dimension.
So, do you have to survive wave after wave of Crimson Warriors in here? Survive the Crimson Wave?
Look, I was going to say, what this is a metaphor for...
Oh,
menstruation.
no. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is her coming-of-age story.
This is what it is, right? Like, she has to put on the dress, she has to deal with the onset of menses, and it's a struggle.
This is automatically a better, like, piece of art than Sucker Punch. That's what's happening right now.
This is an adaptation of Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
Oh, no!
Judy Blue!
D3 Publisher! PlayStation 4 exclusive, Freckle Juice, out spring 2015.
Ah,
Bam!
I had just taken a sip of water when you did that, Danny. Damn you. Ah.
And man, there is nothing weirder than reading that as a 4th grade boy, let me tell
Oh,
you.
confusing. Deeply
Yes,
confusing.
very.
Wait,
What is
what's
happening?
What's the boy version of
I was
that?
so upset by the end to Tales of the 4th Grade Nothing, because Fudge eats Peter's turtle, and in Super Fudge, I just expected the entire book to be about Peter's revenge on Fudge for doing that, but he forgives him, which is just not in my nature.
That is a pretty messed up thing, eating your pet. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. He eats his pet turtle?
Yeah,
Oh.
he eats Peter's turtle. Yep.
Fudge is terrible.
Fudge is a terrible, terrible person.
Who writes this? That's horrifying.
Judy Bloom is metal.
God.
That's why our books are banned everywhere, man.
Fudge
eating.
is like Fudge is the child that like grows to be like Buffalo Bill.
Yes! I'd have freckles. I'd have freckles so hard.
Wait a minute, what? Okay, we need to figure out what is going on with this stage and how you finish it.
So I've switched characters, and I think
Yeah.
I'm just trying to kill as many of these enemies as possible, because they stopped showing up for a second, and it was because I had missed one who was tucked away in a corner of the blood plains here. I mean,
so maybe it's like you gotta keep the chain going kind of thing?
yeah, guys, this is, I gotta say, like, this is some cheap level design.
Yeah, this is more in line
yeah.
with what I'd expect from the series, honestly.
This is pretty consistent. Although I am, like, doing some fun stuff with this chainsaw.
Yeah, you have a chainsaw now, which is nice, and I really like her shoes.
Yeah, I'm a different lady. This is
Yeah.
this is the other lady.
I gotta say, as I'm watching this, my dog is going to town on his own butt, so I'm just surrounded by erotica right now. I can't even handle.
Cutting up zombies in a
man.
blood dimension, dog licking his own butt.
It's Friday afternoon. That's why
It's
you.
Friday
But
It's,
I mean, just
Time to hang
going to
loose.
town, like trying to find treasure, and I just.
yeah, but it's like the end of Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Knowledge was the treasure all along, and now your dog knows that he can do.
No, I mean my dog is looking like the Orin right now from Neverending Story.
Anyway,
Whoa!
Love and Danger in the chat asks when this is releasing. This is out now in Japan. It is not coming to North America as far as we know.
Yeah, no way. I mean, if it does, it will not be. Oh, I got a. It's over, guys. I beat it.
Oh, okay, so you...
I did. I got a V. I V ranked.
That's
it.
really all it was? You had to beat up everybody?
Yeah, you just have to beat up. I think it's gonna make me do it again here.
You have a
man.
platinum fee?
I did not. I don't know if it's a platinum V.
Okay, Richard desperately wants to be included in this call.
All right.
Bring it
Hold on. I have to pause it. We'll go to OBS. We'll get a little Richard Mitch. I think. Well, everybody, just so the chat has a little context before Richard joins us. We spent the day wondering what Richard's dark secret was. And you know, I wonder if Richard has been inspired by all the MOSSY privates.
Maybe he wants to reveal that he owns all the Oneechanbara games, including all the remakes, all the ports.
That I would accept as Richard's dark secret if he has like all these like weird like Japanese game.
All these very sex-positive games?
Sex-positive.
Sex-positive games.
All the special editions that come with hug pillows and everything.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
See, this is the thing. What you guys don't know about Richard is he is the most lovely human being on the planet.
On the planet.
Like, he's just the nicest freaking guy, and he actually is the nicest freaking guy. So we're trying to be like, you know, like he married his high school sweetheart. You know, he's that guy. So we've been trying to find, like, no, there has to be some kind of dark underbelly to you somehow, somewhere.
Guys, really quick question. Oh, I can't right now. So I found the option menu, and the options, we can change the color of the blood to white.
Why?
That's not better.
Oh,
Yeah.
do it!
We can't. No, well, it's not highlighted. It won't let me.
Oh, come
I
on.
wonder.
Maybe you have to unlock it.
Yeah, you might. That sounds like
I
an
bet you do.
unlockable.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta unlock the
It
boob
was
stuff.
It was
That's
out.
what keeps you playing.
I got the why, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah, there it
okay,
is.
yep,
There it is.
alrighty, sex positive.
Sex positive game here, everybody. There's an item menu I found too, and I don't know what the hell anything. There's some green rocks and a dismembered heart. I don't know.
Okay, so I see in the menu prize, which when you spell it that way actually means to pry open.
Right,
But
right.
I'm wondering if it's just a typo.
Maybe. All right, hold on. Let's click it.
Hold on. Let's see if we can NBC this.
Maybe
I'll
it's
say the
Frieze.
first part. Danny, you say the up part, and then Richard, you say the down part. Ready?
Wait, come again? What?
Oh God! Literally.
Ready? Boo.
I didn't even.
Up.
No. No. Oh, Susan, can you do this?
Wait, what?
I didn't even know
doing?
what you. I didn't even hear what you said.
We're doing
Alexander
the word.
is being filthy.
The unlockable word. Boo.
Oh.
No, we are not.
No.
We're not doing that.
What? No, but if each of us says one part of it, we're not actually saying it.
No,
I-
no.
I-
That
Trying
just
to
makes
circumvent the
no.
system.
Just because we become an acapella group doesn't mean that we're not.
Yeah, wait. Have you seen the car? Can't find the key.
There, we did it.
Oh my god. Richard Mitchell with the
You're from
assist.
So, oh no, go, just go before I get us in trouble.
Why? Wait, why are we
Richard,
back?
hello, welcome to the call.
Why
I
are
think-
we back here killing all the guys?
I think this is just the next level.
Oh my god.
Oh,
no.
oh wait, touch battle settings.
No, it's the following month.
What?
Good night, everybody.
By the way, you understand we're all fired after this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We could just say anything now. Our jobs are done.
We
We're
are-
finished.
we are- Oh, hey, that statue wasn't in the last level.
No,
so I think
no,
Ricky's right.
And it's like it's offering me some things to do, but nothing's
Okay.
happening. I've tried to. It's giving me the option to freshen up.
Well, you
using
have
the
that not so fresh
touchpad.
feeling.
Yeah, I have that not so fresh feeling. It's not working though.
Huh. Okay.
Battle
Battles.
options. Oh, skills, guys! I can upgrade. I can upgrade things.
Okay, cool.
Oh boy, oof. I can buy weapons. And
Good.
I think like just the symbolism here of this field of blood, and then what looks kind of like a Virgin Mary statue in the middle of all of it is just freaking me out.
yeah, this is
Actually,
a
I actually know the answer to that. This is Saint Massengill.
Oh my god, stop it. Stop it.
No, she refreshes you. That's what she does.
okay.
As everyone Googles.
I know.
As all the men in the room suddenly Google.
You're just a bad person.
What is happening?
Oh wow, what's the really? I wish I knew what the really expensive one was.
Yeah, I okay. So I'm upgrading their skills.
Saint Massengill of grammar. Think about it.
Everybody, Alexander has been broken.
Yeah.
As someone in the chat is pointing out, at least 3 of the things you purchased are some sort of combos.
Oh, okay.
There's a 4th one.
Okay.
From the what little katakana I remember from college. You were buying combo.
So like some broccoli and chicken, is that what you're saying?
No, pretzels and cheese.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is
Ah,
that fabulous cheese sauce we got in Germany? What do they call that again? We get like pretzels and...
Oh, Obots.
Obots, and that stuff is good.
Come here.
Yeah.
Probably has beer in it, right?
Oh!
Actually, some versions it does. Hold on, I'll get the recipe.
All right, I can now kick people so that they fly away, and all of a sudden this is entertaining again.
Oh, you bought some air combos.
Oh, I bought Erica. Yeah. Which are the diet version of combos.
Or they're the lighter, thinner combos.
They're the lighter, thinner combos.
Right.
And the first couple of combos you eat are always so good, and then it's like, ugh.
Yeah, and then
I'm done eating combos.
your mouth literally stops you at one point.
No.
You can't
no,
open it
doesn't.
anymore.
No.
It doesn't.
No. Okay,
I like
first,
these new crazy bat things. Those are fun.
Oh, the Castlevania ladies?
No, they're like actual bats.
Oh!
well, there are also Castlevania ladies. So there's straight up bats, and then there's Castlevania ladies,
Okay.
and then soldiers. I don't know what that's about.
I had a blood freak out, guys. That's
Been
like,
there.
yeah, no, that's just what happened.
Anyone out there has seen the cheesy 90s horror movie House?
Oh, yeah, 80s movie!
With William Catt. It's an excellent movie.
80s.
Awesome
Well,
movie.
there is like a Vietnam skeleton soldier that looks like exactly like the one you're fighting right
Yeah.
now.
It really does. Yeah. The one thing that's great about the sequel, it's got the best subtitle ever.
It's also-
House 2, the second story.
Second story. You know, I watched that over Halloween, right? Because my wife and I were trying to find like some cool like 80s, 90s horror movies that had like actual like practical special effects and not
Yeah.
computer
Yes.
effects. And because that's when they really did it right.
Oh man, some bad things are happening!
Oh no, House 2 does not hold up.
No, it's terrible. It was bad then. House 2 is terrible.
I think the best part about that is Cliff I can't remember his last name, but it's Cliff from Cheers.
Oh.
Clavin.
The postman.
Cliff Clavin.
It's
Yeah.
John Ratzenberger.
Yeah, but he is like the repair guy in that movie, and he's like helping them like slay these demons or whatever. I was like, it seems like you got yourself a little parallel dimension situation here, or something like that. Like, he's just the most
you got a
normal
game
thing in the
over.
world.
Yeah, I got killed. I got
got
killed.
killed by
Clavin.
There are some like torso Medusae,
Yeah.
and they killed me. The torso Medusa.
I'm sorry to hear that. Cliff Clavin, coincidentally enough, is in a trailer that I saw yesterday for the new Air Bud movie, in which
Wait.
it's a completely different dog who is a professional wrestler.
It's a complete.
Oh my God.
What?
It's a Jack Russell
Wait, hold
Terrier
on.
now. It's a spin-off.
It's a
Where does
Jack
this-
Russell Terrier?
Uh-huh. And he's a wrestler. Let me see if I can find the name of this thing.
Wrestler. It's like the Little Mac. Is this like you watched this on purpose?
I saw a trailer for it. However, I have seen many dog movies. I can give you some recommendations if you like.
Danny, are you telling me that like you are an aficionado of the buddies? Because I know
Yes,
that like
I've seen most of the Buddies movies, and man, those movies are racist. I would not let kids watch them.
against who?
There's
Is it racist?
Are you
I don't
saying
even
just
want to
don't-
go into this,
like,
but like,
it's just like they only represent golden retrievers? Is that what you're saying? Like there's other
okay,
dogs.
so one of the buddies, he raps, he
Oh,
carries
no.
bling, he can't
They
swim,
talk?
and he's afraid of ghosts.
Oh.
Yes,
When
When
and
did
they
they
all
start
talk.
talking?
All the buddies
Okay,
talk.
so they J.J. Abrams
I don't even
one
know
of the dogs.
what's
Is what you're,
happening.
or they Michael Bayed one of the dogs. Is what you're telling me.
Susan, Airbud eventually got a spin-off called Air Buddies, where they're all puppies and they all talk and they're all racist.
Guys,
Well,
guys,
you're saying
guys.
they're racist caricatures. They're
I
not
don't,
actually
I don't,
Yes.
I don't want to get too far away from Air Bud, but I just want to say that my grade for this level, you will see momentarily, is VD.
No. No way.
I got VD for the first two sections of the stage,
VDV.
but the game gave me VD, so
Cool.
I can't. There's too much
So-
happening right now. I just.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. I'm sorry, Susan.
Love and Danger in the chat says new Airbud. Wow, is it available on DivX DVD from Circuit City?
They have consistently made approximately 1.5 Air Buddies movies in the last 5 years. Like
I've
one
seen-
and a
I've
half for
seen them
every
in,
year.
like Redbox. What
They keep
what-
making
the,
them.
The thing that gets me is that you keep watching them. Apparently,
Well, maybe it'll get good someday.
I mean, I will say, Danny, you have a remarkable ability to find video that human beings have made of animals that is bizarrely hilarious. Like the guy who makes like his cats fight a robot. Like,
Oh yeah, I
There's-
love that guy.
I'm just gonna stop now. There's racist puppies, and I don't know what's happening.
this is
That's
Susan.
what
This is
upsets me. Puppies of all things should not be racist.
the thing is, it's that the puppies themselves aren't racist. That we know. It's just that the characters they play are like racist depictions. That's what we're getting at.
Right.
Well,
it's
yeah,
the
of
writer and
course.
director's fault.
They're
Obviously,
like
the puppies are not
Transformers
racist.
hip hop twins.
Right.
Guys,
Yeah.
I've entered a city of some kind. I don't know what's happening.
Tell me it's not a blood city. Okay.
It's not a blood city. There's werewolves though.
And
Where
if you'd
to
like
find
to
Air
enjoy
Bud?
more of Danny's racism, come back this evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, for the Video Game Awards, which we will be streaming right here with Air Bud commentary.
We can.
I'm telling
we
you,
can
it's the
promise.
puppies that make me racist. I'm not racist on my own.
We can promise that when you show up for the Game Awards
Danny's
stream,
very impressionable. So he's just seen
Puppies
too
tell
many
me what to
Airbud.
do.
Can I say one thing about this game that I just cut up on the stream here? That's very refreshing. Is that you went down an alleyway, there was an orange and white blockade in your way, and you could actually just cut the damn thing down.
Yes.
Because I'm so used to seeing games where just some arbitrary barrier is like, I'll just put something there and say they can't go over it for some reason.
That is nice. There's not just
It's
like
like-
a hill that you can't cross over.
It's like Resident Evil games where you have to navigate a maze of 2-foot-high tables.
Yeah.
Right.
It won't let you go over them.
Oh god, Resident Evil 6, the worst game of all time. There's-
Anthony, Ninja May points out Chainsaw Girl and the pink-haired woman have some special move called Blood Recovery, which is square plus X.
Oh. Oh! This
You know,
is
come
strange.
to think of it, she kind of looks like the girl from the live-action version of Blood the Last Vampire.
Yes! Yeah, good call. I wonder if that's intentional, actually.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Blood the Last Vampire, if people are unfamiliar, was, at the beginning of the aughts, one of the dumbest, most anime-y animes that you could possibly have. It was essentially this, but you didn't play it.
I enjoyed it, except that it's just done. It's just like over.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
It's like when I was youngin', Ninja Scroll was all the rage. It was like
Right.
just one of those animes that you had to watch, from manga, and you bought it on VHS, and I really enjoyed it. And then I heard like there's new Ninja Scroll, and I guess it was a series or something.
Yeah, it was
Except-
a TV show.
Except I only ever saw one of them because it took forever for them to bring new ones to the States, and it's like about like Japanese Jesus or something. I didn't really understand it.
What? Really? Whoa.
There's some Ninja Scroll movie about like a messiah. I'm not kidding.
That's unusual. I wonder if I have like a special move that I can do with... No, that doesn't do anything. What?
This poor zombie. I'm just watching you wail on this thing.
Yeah, he
It's not
deserved
even
it.
really reacting.
Well, he blows up.
That's
That was-
kinda like
He looks like Sigourney Weaver's alien child
Yeah.
Yeah.
from Resurrection.
I was thinking like the South American mummies, where they actually like elongated their skulls. You ever seen those? Or
Yeah.
probably that. I guess that's sort of a Central American thing. I don't know.
Where they wrap the skulls so they have like
Yeah,
a cylindrical head.
It's like where the legend of like the real crystal skulls come from.
Right. Well, Dan Aykroyd told you where the real crystal skulls come from. They come from space, and now you fill them with vodka. That's what you do.
Damn it, Anthony, I was gonna bring that up and I decided not to. And then you did it anyway. Delicious
Something else that has crystal
vodka.
skulls. House 2, the second story.
You guys talked about House, and you didn't bring up the awesome part where they peer through the portal to another dimension. There's just dinosaurs, like claymation dinosaurs wandering around.
My wife just walked in with my baby boy. She's dancing at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, don't let him see this.
Dexter.
Oh no, he cannot see the screen. Thank God. It's a game about women who are scantily clad and they cut up zombies with swords.
There's a lot of things in this game you'll eventually learn about, but not now.
Yeah. Oh well, Annie's got that on the schedule tonight, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bikini zombie
You-
slaying, 7 p.m.
Well, we got kids now. You got to make ends meet, you know.
Oh god! Oh god! There's a boss now, guys. It's a whole thing.
Oh look, it's El Gigante.
Yeah, he's been looking for work since the last Resident Evil tank.
Like
Ninja
that's-
Man brings up more combos here. L3 plus R3 to transform.
Oh!
And,
Into what?
and touchpad button is cross-merge combo, whatever that is.
Oh wait, what? What do you want me to
It's been
do?
kind of slow since video games went to high res, but I still got it, Eddie. Boop boop ba-doop.
What is this? Oh wait, is this touchpad stuff? It's giving me like a. Yup, it wants me to do
Whoa,
the
what-
touchpad. I have to rub the touchpad vigorously.
Of course you do.
Oh, I see.
Actually, this guy
Wait,
clearly
what are
is
the
not-
other? What are the other combos that I'm supposed to do? That I can transform
L3
into
plus
something?
R3. Yeah, L3 plus R3 is transform, touchpad button is cross-merge combo. And then there's QTs where you swipe around.
So no, when I press L3 and R3, it just makes the camera go behind me.
Oh, maybe you
Yeah.
have to have a meter charged or something.
This is like, this guy's probably really angry. He didn't get the role in Resident Evil 4.
I was gonna
take
be
a-
El Gigante, guys. This is gonna be my big break.
Yeah.
It's
Spot.
a direct-to-video equivalent video game.
Yeah,
He's in the video game version of Snakes on a Train.
Right.
Oh, okay. So
No,
R3
no,
by
actually, he's-
itself resets the camera. So
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't have the stuff to transform.
That's what I'm
Actually,
saying.
he's the Eric Stoltz of Resident Evil 4. He was hired to play El Gigante, but
You're right, it wasn't working out.
after a week of shooting, they just decided to go a different direction.
Still some production photos. It's what could have been.
Aren't there actual film scenes that you can see with
Yes.
Stoltz, though? Yeah.
Yes, there are filmed scenes that you can see with Eric Stoltz in Back to the Future. They're all over. I'm sure you can YouTube it.
Have I ever told you guys about the time I got stuck in a room with Crispin Glover for half an hour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
Have I
what
ever told
happened?
you guys? Have I told you guys that they offered him a major role in the film UHF, Weird Al's UHF?
Did they really?
But he said the only part he wanted was Crazy Eddie, the car salesman who's in the movie for a commercial for like 30 seconds.
What the hell? That's
Crazy
so
Eddie's the
weird.
one who's like, I'm gonna if no
I'll
one comes
club
down
this
here and
baby
buys a
seal.
car in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna club this baby seal. I'll do it too, because I'm crazy. And that's the only part Crispin Glover wanted in that film.
That boy is not right.
No, he's not. He's not a normal man.
This is also where I'm obliged once again to tell everyone that UHF was filmed right here in my hometown, Tulsa.
Where everyone you knew was like an extra. Like,
Everyone knows someone who knows someone that was in that movie as an extra. And yeah, if you watch the DVD commentary, he actually tells you like the address where everything is. So if you wanted to, you could go see it for yourself.
This game got a little stale. Not
yeah,
gonna lie.
Yeah. It
This is
turned
sort of like
into an-
Bayonetta 2 if nothing happened in Bayonetta
Yeah,
2.
if nothing ever happened in Bayonetta 2. Or the combat was not nearly as interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the other. Wait.
I just finished Bayonetta 2 the other day.
Wonderful
good.
game.
Very good.
How'd that final boss treat you, Richard?
Okay, am I remembering Bayonetta 1 correctly in that it was, one of those giant
Oh yeah.
cherub-faced things
The
in
final
the original
boss.
Bayonetta?
The final boss of Bayonetta 1 is literally just like an insane, like god. Like it's like the size of a planet that you fight.
Right, and it's doing that weird guttural angel talk at you the whole time.
Yeah.
And Bayonetta 2, I will just say, is not that.
yeah.
And it is less impactful. I didn't like it as much.
I don't know what the game wants from me right now, guys. I'll be perfectly honest. Oneechanbara.
Shame.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Susan, it knows that I don't have that.
That's true.
That's not on tap here. Everybody, we're coming up to the end of our stream here.
Anthony, there's one very important question in the chat.
I totally saw that too.
Single 11 it asks, how would you compare this game to The Last of Us?
You kill a lot more zombies in this game, gotta say. That's one big point in its favor.
Let me say this: the writing is better.
Wow.
Well, I mean, they both have really solid female characters.
Yeah, really. Yeah, solid, compelling,
Empowered female
empowered
characters.
characters. I would say that the architectural design too. I mean, like, Last of Us has a great blood level, but I mean, like.
Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Let's just shut this down.
Just shut it down. Let's shut it down. I gotta tell
Shut
you,
it down.
are you guys as disappointed as I am that we actually didn't get to like a scene with Mossy privates? Like,
No, we had
we had a little Moss.
candy cotton candy privates.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough. Close enough.
You know, for as cheesecakey as this game is, It's actually not nearly as sex positive as I was hoping for.
Yeah, and like the first level was a lie. Like the first level opened
Right, exactly.
huge.
That's what I'm saying.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah.
Like I turned into a cloven hoof nude furry at the end of the first level,
Yeah.
and we've been going for like half an hour of like blood room, city hall, like blood room, city hall. So yeah, I that's Oneechanbara ZX2. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe I can find out something in the options to make the character stronger, so the bad guys die quicker at least.
well, but here's my thing. Like, if you're buying the sex positive game,
Yeah, you want it to be sex positive.
you want it to be sex positive because, like, all you've got right now is you've gone from mediocre but sex positive to just mediocre.
To just mediocre, yeah.
Like, why would you? Like, there is really absolutely no reason to play this anymore.
Yeah.
None.
I
Zero.
actually think Bayonetta is more sex positive.
Oh, it's way more sex positive. Way more. Alright,
Then this
now,
game? Oh yeah, absolutely.
I guess somebody is gonna... There's a woman with a nightie on who's got a comb that she's gonna attack me with.
Like you do.
Like you do. Yeah, everybody, thank you for joining us for this Friday afternoon stream, and joining us for talk of racist Air Bud and sex
But it's not
positivity.
racist, just his puppies.
It's just his
Oh
puppies.
my god, I don't like.
Well,
that
that throws a wrench in the whole nature versus nurture debate, doesn't it?
It really does.
A little bit.
Yeah, join us at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific tonight for more streaming. We are going to be covering the Game Awards. Danny is hanging out with Alexander and our own Jess Condit. And is anyone else joining Alexander?
Yeah, if folks decide to show up, they decide to show up.
Folks show up, they show up.
There's gonna be
casual.
there's gonna be some limeritas and nachos. I'm
Yep.
thinking.
Hey, it's joystick after hours. We can do what we want on the stream.
Yup.
Boom!
That's what I'm saying.
Joystick
Awesome.
after
Slam.
hours. Yeah, everybody. Go to the site. We got a bunch of really cool stuff. All of us put together a cool feature on our very favorite PlayStation 1 games to celebrate the 20th anniversary, and our own Zav D'Amatos put together a lovely gallery of them. Oh man, right here at the end of the stream, then Hoof Lady comes back. Come on. Anyway, yeah, go to Joystiq, check out some stuff, follow us on Twitter and Facebook and Google+, just search for Joystiq with a Q. And if you follow us on Twitter and follow us on Facebook right now, we're running a giveaway. We are giving away one copy of the Witcher Adventure game, which is actually a really cool board game based on The Witcher. Yeah, we'll be back next week, everybody, when you'll get to see Alexander face off against Julian Gollop, the creator of XCOM, in his new game, Chaos Reborn. It's a rematch. Alexander...
Which has come really far from when we first saw it.
Very different game.
Oh man, I want to see that again because it was intriguing before.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
a game now. It's not a prototype anymore. Like, now it's like a full thing.
Oh, they're biting each other.
Yeah, there's some biting. Oh, now I'm gonna turn into thing. Whoa. Furry
This
corset,
game got
guys.
interesting again.
Guys, it rewards you.
So are you a furry vampire?
She's got... Do you guys ever read, like, old X-Men comics? Because there are these aliens that are, like, bird people.
Oh, the Chozo.
Yeah, the Chozo!
Exactly.
Oh, the Chozo!
Why do I feel like they're in a video game?
They might be in a video game.
No,
It's
I'm
Metroid.
serious. Like,
No,
I feel
Metroid.
Like...
It's the Chozo.
Oh,
There we
fur
go.
pyres.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Oh, God!
Chozo ruins. Yep.
They're fur pyres,
They're fur pyres.
Fur fires.
according to Bleached Line.
What is okay?
Whoa, guys, this game just got awesome again!
Yeah, but then what happens after this? You're just
Yeah,
gonna be the
it's-
tomboy
yeah.
and the.
So you
It'd
have
be
to go
like
through
10 minutes of really cool stuff and then an hour of boring stuff.
Oh,
That's
man,
how these games go.
That's a terrible trade-off, because
Well,
what's
until
happening
they
right
get
now
until
rules.
they get chewed and turned into fur pyres as well.
Yeah, it seems like you get one fur pyre per level. Is what it looks like. You get a new one.
Oh! Yeah, it's... Oh, God, this is a nightmare. There are QuickTime events with the touchpad. That is just unacceptable. Oh man.
It looks like you're doing well.
Yeah,
here.
I rocked it, and now there's just a dog made out of eyes that just showed up.
What?
Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah, there's a dog made of eyes.
What is?
We'll see about this.
Should I keep going? Should I beat up the dog of eyes?
I at least need to see the dog made out of eyes.
Alright, I'll beat up the dog made out of eyes.
Ninja Man points out that triangle plus O for crazy superpowers.
Right. I was just doing the crazy superpowers because you can throw spikes. Oh no, I don't want items.
I think I'm done with this.
Throwing balls.
It's not nearly sex positive enough. Like if I'm gonna be watching a crappy game, I need a good reason.
Yeah.
And it's not crappy enough.
Yeah, it's almost crappy enough.
White Pony in the chat says, "Garbage Pail Kids Pound Puppy."
That's accurate. Oh no!
Yeah, this game's got its moments, I gotta say, but it's a small percentage of the full package, you know.
Yeah, it does not. Like we showed up for like the full package of Mossy Privates, and we only got some Mossy Privates.
But you got furries instead.
Yeah, we got furries instead, which I was not prepared. Oh god, the eye dog is really.
Well, this is the thing. Like, I'm totally down with the whole fur pyre thing, but like, they're gonna be here for the boss fight, and then they're gonna be gone again, and it's gonna be back to the tomboy in the Sunday best dress.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, every time we say fur pyre, I keep thinking like it's just like a giant fire rather than like a vampire substitute, which is super upsetting.
We're gonna go from fur pyres to Sarah Plain and Tall, and really, no, ain't nobody got time for that.
I hope someone goes back to the archive of this stream and just strings together all the things we're saying out of context and makes just the weirdest effing conversation you've ever heard.
Fur pyre, Mossy Privates, fur pyre, racist buddies.
Just before I joined this call, I already
remix.
tweeted out two things that Anthony said out of context. Let's say we have, "I am rubbing it vigorously," and "Well, I just did it. I'm throwing balls." Those are just two random things, and those are pretty tame compared to the things we've said since then. So,
I'd say it's a success.
First of all, I want to point out, we're all grown adults.
Yep, we're all adults.
Richard is a dad, so we should all feel very proud right now.
I was going to say that I'm married, but once my wife comes home and finally realizes what this game is, we'll see if that's the. Actually, she knew. What she was
Hold on,
getting
before
into.
we end the stream, I want Richard to tell his Bayonetta wife story.
oh, that one. There's a couple actually. The one story that you're really thinking of, I think, is Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, it was.
But there's
Wait. Ninja Man has a really vital question first. Why does Anna have 3 N's?
I don't know.
And no. Anyway, okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
That is weird. So I've had these experiences twice, but it was kind of mild with Bayonetta because it was just. Maybe you've experienced this. You're playing something, you're like, I'm really enjoying this. I'd rather no one else see me enjoy it, but I'm having fun with it. And Bayonetta had a couple of those moments when like the cutscenes were going, and they're doing like all the crash zooms on her butt and everything. In particular, there was the one angel that actually is introduced by diddling itself, which is fun. But Metal Gear Solid 4, you fight, I'm sure someone here knows, the war hounds or whatever, all the female assassins in their cyber suits.
Right.
And something wolves, I don't know. Crying wolves, I think.
Lady Octopus is one of them. Like, that's...
Right.
Yeah.
But once you defeat them, they pop out of their cyber suits, and they walk around in these, like, slinky, like, body suits.
Cat suits. Like...
Cat suits, and they're just kind of walking around gibbering, acting weird. And I usually play the games kind of like a pacifist, so you have to shoot them with like 10,000 tranquilizer darts before they will go down. And I'm just shooting this girl, and she's walking around gibbering, and finally I take her down. But then, as there are in Metal Gear Solid 4, there was a really, really long cutscene after I killed her, and she's just writhing around on the ground, screaming in pseudo-orgasmic pain. And it's, again, crash zooming on her butt, crash zooming on the boobs over and over and over again. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what happened after that is my wife's car pulls into the driveway outside, and I see it out the window, and I'm just like, this cutscene has to end. This cutscene has to end right now. This cutscene has to end. It has to end. This cutscene has to be over because you can't skip them. They won't let you skip them. And I play video games, and I'm like, I'm not just gonna turn it off. I'll lose all my progress. So it's just like, it's gotta be over. It's gotta be over. It's gotta end. It's gotta end. And thank God it did.
Okay.
Good.
So we'll be back at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight for the Video Game Awards. See you then.
We will see you then, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
See you
Bye.
guys.